Have you ever felt lost, stressed, fearful, or overwhelmed by the pressures of life? Do you sometimes question the meaning of it all? You're not alone. Today, I want to share a personal journey of transformation that might just resonate with you and offer a new perspective on life. I started with a regular job, just like many of you. My days were filled with work, travel, and social gatherings. It seemed like a fulfilling life on the surface. Parties, sense enjoyment, drinks. But deep inside, I felt something was missing. The stress began to take a toll on me. I lost my health and my peace of mind. Despite learning about nutrition and wellness and regain health, my mind remained unsettled, plagued by a constant sense of fear and directionlessness. I was haunted by the fear of death and the impermanence of everything around me. I will die one day, and everything will pass away. What was the purpose of accumulating material possessions, name, and fame if they would all vanish one day? This existential crisis left me depressed and anxious. I was searching for deeper meaning but didn't know where to find it. Chapter 3. The Spark of Change. Then, something incredible happened. I stumbled upon a few lines from the ancient scripture, the Bhagavad Gita. Despite being from India, I had never read it before. Additionally, I listened to talks by Swami Sarvapriyananda. His teachings on self-knowledge and Advaita Vedanta sparked something within me. It was the beginning of a profound journey. Advaita Vedanta guides individuals in the pursuit of self-knowledge, who we really are, and understanding of our true nature. It involves scientific inquiry, philosophy, and investigation with own experiences. Advaita refers to non-duality, and Vedanta translates to the end portion or the final conclusion of the Vedas, which are the ancient Indian scriptures. This indicates that Vedanta represents the culmination of Vedic wisdom. It delves into profound questions about the nature of reality, the self, and the ultimate purpose of life. You can also find a website as Science and Non-Duality, SAND, run by people with science background and wisdom. Science and Non-Duality, SAND, is a community inspired by timeless wisdom, informed by cutting-edge science, and grounded in direct experience. Chapter 4. The Path to Knowledge. Freedom from Fear. I delved into the teachings of Advaita Vedanta. I bow to all the masters and enlightened persons. Advaita Vedanta offers a different perspective. It doesn't ask you to believe on something. Instead, Advaita Vedanta challenged my beliefs and questioned the identity I thought was me. It separates the real from the unreal, the unchanging from the changing. Advaita Vedanta begins with the neti-neti method, which means not this, to separate the unchanging from the changing. Slowly, I began to understand my true self. I realized that I am not the body or the mind, nor am I thoughts or emotions. These are transient, destined to perish. But there is something beyond, a pure consciousness that witnesses everything. This consciousness is eternal, untouched by birth or death. It is the essence of who I am. Chapter 5. The Transformation. A Universal Song. The journey starts within. It begins with self-inquiry. It blossoms with self-realization. With this understanding, a heavy burden was lifted from my mind. I felt a profound sense of relief, free from the fear of death. I understood the interconnectedness of all beings through this universal consciousness. This realization brought a sense of peace and love. My life gained clarity and purpose to live authentically. I could embrace life fully, help others genuinely, and spread love and compassion. And transform my every action through karma yoga. That means yoga of action. Advaita Vedanta doesn't tell you to sit in an isolated place and meditate all the time. Contemplation and meditation is just one aspect. Instead, It helps you engage in action in this very life with freedom of mind. It helps to develop the strength of acceptance and the power of love. Find peace by being yourself in the present moment with a serene mind. Reflection. So, why am I not this body? There are many ways to understand this. A simple one is that the body is merely a vessel, a temporary home for the eternal consciousness that we all are. We borrow it from nature through food, and one day we have to return it. It's also home to 1 trillion microorganisms known in medical science as gut microbiota. You might wonder why we experience bodily sensations like pain or pleasure. That's a different topic, which we'll explore in the coming days. We experience this phenomenal world with our minds. That's why it's said, mind is everything. Our absolute nature is Ananda, with pure consciousness. Ananda means blissfulness, without any attachment to this material world. This consciousness is pure and interconnected. This is declared by Advaita Vedanta and enlightened masters, and it can be understood by intelligence and realized at the highest level. I was a doubter. Previously, I had many doubts. Advaita Vedanta cleared them all, and for that, I am ever grateful from my heart. Understanding this can transform your life, just as it did mine. This is the teaching of Advaita Vedanta, gained through investigation and personal experience. There are other systems of knowledge around the world, but I am talking Advaita Vedanta because it is the one from which I primarily derived my understanding. If you want to know more, stay tuned. The related videos will be added to the description box of this video in the coming days. It's a path of Jnana Yoga, the yoga of knowledge of Advaita Vedanta. You don't need to believe in anyone else, but rather believe in your own existence and experiences. Have faith in this system. It's not a theory or concept. You just need to listen with a serene mind and examine with your own intelligence, introspection. That's all. But the result is immeasurable. If you're feeling lost, stressed, or fearful, know that there is a deeper truth waiting to be discovered. Embrace the journey, seek knowledge, and you might find the peace and purpose you've been searching for. Thank you for watching, and may you find your own path to inner peace and understanding.